Rise and grind, y'all. I'm out here making the key for a Nissan Versa. And, you know, there's a quiet shift in money happening. We ain't even paying attention, but, you know, good signs for the times ahead. Tesla for Q4 25, they announced they ain't sell any Bitcoin. And they're going to be holding, and the S&P 500 hit an all-time high of 7,000 for the very first time ever. So, you know, just good news. You know, the market always trends up. So quit trying to time the market, man, and just get invested. For real. That's all you got to do. Just get invested. Stop trying to time the market and just start stacking. But yeah, I just finished making this key for this 2025 Versa. But yeah, we'll talk more about, you know, what's going on in the market in a second. But let me make sure everything is starting on this car before I head up out of here. Make sure it cuts on. Good to go. All right, y'all. Yo, so I'm headed to a 2025 Ram ProMaster. At a body shop that ended up losing the key. And it's only about 20-minute drive from the Versa I was just at. But like I said earlier in the video when I was speaking about Tesla, them not selling any of their Bitcoin in Q4 2025, I think that's a good sign, because I often feel that holding sometimes is a lot stronger than buying when it comes to just the long-term picture and just showing other companies that they believe in the asset that they're holding. So I would like to see more companies get onto this wave. And the S&P 500 hitting 7,000 for the very first time is very good news, because, you know, the presidents change, headlines change, fear cycles, all the noise and stuff, but innovation always wins, man, and the market always trends upward. So quit trying to time the market just to get invested, because and just let history do its thing. It's not like looking for all these penny stocks, because, you know, I was kind of doing the same thing. Recently, I simplified my portfolio. I was holding a single stock called Butterfly Network, and, you know, I just ended up letting that go and just moving those funds to QQQM. And I also hold like the S&P 500 through my 401k. And when it comes to crypto, I only hold Bitcoin and Solana now. I ended up just dropping like all the other stuff that I was holding just to simplify my portfolio. I think it just helps me stay invested, and it's just way easier for me to just stay focused and stuff. But yeah, man, it's just like the market, everything, just money is just quietly shifting right in front of our eyes. So it's like either you just gotta pay attention, get invested, man. Just either find ways to make more money so you can invest. Just do what you can, because, you know, I'm just a regular everyday working man, and I just damn invest what I can. If it's $20 a day, $10 a day, $5 a day, I just get invested thinking about the future at the same time while trying to increase my current income. So that's just pretty much it for right now, and, you know, I'll holler at you guys in a second. So I also wanted to touch on an X post that CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, has said. He said in 10 years, people will use crypto, but may not know that they're using crypto. And I agree. I feel like that sums up the everyday person, you know, because they see Bitcoin volatility, they see memes, scams, and they pretty much just react to the noise and they just write crypto off. But they may not know that an invisible infrastructure is being built, and they never take the time to actually look under the hood and try to learn about crypto. Because you gotta think about it, it's kind of like the internet. First it was like this weird thing, then, you know, it became optional, then it became invisible, where like pretty much everybody just uses the internet. It's just second nature now. They don't even really think about it. They just get on their apps or use their social media and stuff. And I kind of think that's where crypto is heading. And I believe we're in the optional phase right now. Because if you think about it, like, I use Fidelity for my investments or whatever. And now they give us the option to have Bitcoin in our retirement accounts or our 401ks, or they can legally recommend Bitcoin to your portfolio now. So I think we're in that optional phase right now with the crypto industry and stuff like that. But I definitely agree with just what he said in general, because, you know, you just even gotta think about it too. Like apps like Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you know, they settle like, you know, those transactions on crypto rails. So it's just like people just got to understand and take the time. Even just like If you think about video games and NFTs, or even concert tickets that's like through QR codes, like, I don't know how to explain it and get deep in it, but you know, people are using crypto pretty much every day and not even realizing it. But I definitely agree with his sentiment and what he was saying on that. Yo, just got off work, heading home through this crazy traffic. But just real quick, I saw that Bitcoin went under 84K, and I don't know how you guys look at it, but I look at it as an opportunity to buy a major dip. I usually keep dry powder on the side for days like this, so I'll be probably picking up a good amount. I'll probably throw like about 150 at the end. Before the end of the night, I'll put about $150, and tomorrow's payday, so I'll probably do about another 250 to 300 or whatever towards Bitcoin. But yeah, I look at it as a blessing. And also, I know earlier in the video I said that the only cryptos I hold is Solana and Bitcoin, but I do have a meme coin that I forgot to mention. I had it hidden in my wallet, so I forgot about it, and I have been holding it for over a year, and it's a meme coin on the base chain called Toshi. So I've been holding this one for about a year now, and I don't really have too much. Well, it's a decent amount, but I wouldn't say it's like too crazy like how some of these other guys have bags of it. But yeah, that's one of the meme coins that I hold, and the only meme coin. And I forgot to mention that even though I hold QQQM and the S&P 500 through my 401k, I do invest in individual stocks, Google and Tesla. And I have reasons behind that, so I'll probably touch on that in another video. But that was pretty much it. I just wanted to update real quick on my portfolio to make sure everything is right. And that's pretty much it. Later.